"We wish Vanessa were our only child." Those were my father's exact words. Not whispered. Not said in anger. He announced it like a toast, right there in the middle of a crowded downtown Chicago restaurant during their 35th anniversary dinner. For a second, I honestly thought I misheard him. The room had been full of laughter, silverware clinking, glasses toasting. Then everything just stopped. You could have heard a fork hit the floor. And he was looking directly at me. "I'm Lauren. I'm 34. And up until that night, I thought I'd already lived through every form of favoritism my parents could throw at me. But hearing my dad say he wished my sister Vanessa was their only child, while the whole family stared, was like being punched in the chest. And of course, Vanessa sat there with that smile. Not even a guilty one. Just smug. Like she'd been crowned queen and the rest of us were peasants applauding. Aunts froze mid-chew. Uncles went quiet. My cousins pretended to stare at their plates. Meanwhile, my heart was pounding so hard I could feel it in my throat. I wasn't shaking. I wasn't crying. It was worse than that. I felt heat crawling up my neck, into my face, into my bones. Like something inside me finally snapped. But I didn't scream, and I didn't beg for anyone to defend me. I just smiled, stood up, and said casually, "As you wish, Dad." Then I walked out. My heels echoed on the hardwood floor, each click sounding louder than the last. And as I pushed the restaurant doors open, I already knew what I was going to do. Their perfect little world? It was about to come apart. And it only took a week. Let me rewind for a second. Because a lot of people hear a story like this and think, come on, was it really that bad? Yes, it was. I grew up being the spare tire in my own family. Richard and Margaret, my parents, never said it out loud when I was a kid, but they made sure I felt it. Vanessa was their golden child, straight-A student, debate team champion, beautiful smile, flawless hair, all the usual fairy tale nonsense. Me? I was the extra. The background character in my own house. There were moments that still sting, even as an adult. Like the time I worked my butt off studying, won a math competition, and came home holding that medal like it was made of diamonds. But my parents weren't even there. They were too busy cheering Vanessa on at her piano recital. Didn't even bother showing up or calling. Vanessa smirked in that, "I guess you tried," way and happily soaked up every ounce of attention. And it didn't stop when we grew up, it escalated. Family gatherings? Vanessa was the headliner. Her promotion, her boyfriend, her apartment, her big plans. Every dinner conversation was basically the Vanessa show featuring Mom and Dad as her hype squad. If I opened my mouth to talk about something I was proud of, Mom would interrupt. "Let's hear from your sister first." Dad would nod and stare at Vanessa like she hung the moon. Do you know what it feels like to become an expert at pretending something doesn't hurt? It's exhausting. But the real kicker? The part that makes this story unbelievable to anyone who hasn't lived it? Their business. My parents ran a small clothing and accessories chain in Chicago. Their pride and joy. Their legacy. Too bad it was also a financial disaster.